In the bustling, sun-drenched kingdom of Azu, where the fabrics glowed like sunsets and the drums spoke in deep rhythms, lived a young woman named Amara. Though her name meant grace, her life was one of hard labor, forced upon her by her cruel stepmother, Jay. One morning, before the cock crowed, Jay dragged Amara to the edge of the great forest, the place people called the Whispering Edge. "You are a burden on my food store," Jay hissed, her eyes hard as river stones. "Go! Do not return until you have filled this calabash with the morning dew of 1,000 different flowers." Amara was alone. The task was impossible, designed to break her spirit or leave her lost forever. But Amara was not broken. She knelt and prayed to the spirits of the ancestors for strength, then began her long, lonely walk into the woods, carrying the empty calabash. Deep within the palace walls, the great Queen Obianuju was troubled. Her son, Prince Adekanli, was of age to marry, but the queen demanded a bride of unparalleled virtue and purity to unite with the royal bloodline. Messengers had been sent to every corner of the land. The news returned, heavy as wet earth. All the maidens of the community except one had their lives and hearts already tied to another. The royal tradition was strict. The future queen must be unblemished in spirit, body, and promise. The queen's face was etched with disappointment. A quiet elder from the village who had seen Amara's plight spoke up. "My queen, there's a young woman, Amara, abandoned to the forest by her cruel stepmother. Her life has been one of hardship, but her spirit is pure. She remains untouched by the world's easy promises." Intrigued, Queen Obianuju immediately dispatched her royal guards to the Whispering Edge. They found Amara asleep under a thicket of vines, the empty calabash still clutched in her hands. The dew of 1,000 flowers had been gathered only in her innocent dreams. They brought her, just as she was dusty, humble, but radiating a calm dignity before the queen. When Queen Obianuju looked into Amara's clear, honest eyes, she saw not the dirt of the forest, but the virtue of 1,000 stars. "The choice is made," the queen declared, her voice ringing through the hall. News of the prince's chosen bride sent waves through the community. Jay, who had returned home expecting her stepdaughter to be gone forever, screamed in fury and disbelief when she heard the royal announcement. Her plot had only paved the way for Amara's destiny. On the day of the royal engagement, Amara was dressed in the finest indigo and crimson fabrics, adorned with beads that had belonged to queens before her. Prince Adekanli, handsome and kind, saw his bride and smiled with genuine admiration. Queen Obianuju looked at the pair with a heart full of pride. She had chosen not for wealth or name, but for true character. The kingdom rejoiced that their future king would be married to a woman whose only dowry was her unwavering virtue and grace. And so, the girl who was abandoned in the dark of the forest became the bright light of the entire kingdom. Amara and Prince Adekanli ruled with kindness, proving that a pure heart is the most powerful crown of all.